Well, hello everybody. Today's Sunday. It's Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all you mothers out there. Last night, my grandson Wyatt, he spent the night with me and Grandma. And this morning, Grandpa got up and made breakfast for everybody. We made an omelet with pheasant back mushrooms and onions and cheese. Grandma said the omelet was really good with them pheasant back mushrooms, the dryad saddle mushrooms. Another name for them, or the proper name, I guess. I call them pheasant back. But anyhow, Wyatt and I decided to go out and get chores done. And then we decided to go over to the creek, across the road. That tree that I showed you guys the other day where I found that one mushroom, there was another one that had started. I noticed it. And I checked it yesterday and it was a little bit bigger in size. And then I checked it today and it hadn't gotten any bigger, so I went ahead and picked it. I'll show you these mushrooms we found because we decided to go on down the creek, down onto the public hunting, and just right down the bank, basically west of my property line, you know. And we found a whole bunch of them, which I knew I would. If you guys been following me regularly for the last couple years, I done a video on the same spot where those trees were down across the creek and down that steep bank. But Grandpa's just getting too old to be climbing up and down that bank. It's pretty steep and it's muddy. And then of course that was where people dumped trash that lived across the road there on that farmstead. So there's a lot of rusty cans and broken glass and all kinds of metal. So you gotta be careful. So I sent Wyatt down there. He can climb up and down that muddy bank a little better than I can. But I'll turn the camera around. I'll show you the one that I spotted on that log that's just across the road from my mailbox, or just at the start of the public hunting basically. And then I'll show you the rest of them that we found. There's the mushroom that was on that log. It's not really big in size. You can see it fits in my hands. It's pretty small. But here's the mess of them that we found today. Here's a great big huge one. That's gonna make a boatload of mushroom flour. That's what I'm gonna do with most of these. They're getting old enough, they're gonna be too tough to, some of these might be soft enough to eat. Like this one probably wouldn't be too bad, but we're probably just gonna dehydrate them, make them into mushroom flour. So if any of you are interested in getting some of this mushroom flour from me, let me know. And I could send some to you if you like making bread or gravy. And you could use it in a bread recipe or a gravy recipe. But just let me know in the comments below if you're wanting some of this flour, because I got some in the cupboard now that I've supplied up, and I'll have all this. So I should have quite a bit of flour. But anyhow, this one's huge. There's my hand. Covers up one spot of it. So this thing is pretty good sized. That stem's as big around as a pop can anyhow. So anyhow, we're gonna get these cleaned up, and of course we're gonna have to dehydrate them in batches. My dehydrator isn't that big. Wyatt, he got a little wet climbing up and down, a little bit of mud. He's got mud on his hands and stuff, but he said he had fun doing it, didn't you, Wyatt?
Yep.
Yep. He said he was glad that Grandpa's happy that he found all these mushrooms. So, well, I'm gonna let you guys go. Like I said, leave a comment down below if you're wanting some of this mushroom flour, and I can send you some. I'll see y'all later, and don't forget I love you. Bye.